The Earth we live on is 4.5 billion years old, and the oldest non-fossils of living forms date back to some 3.8 billion years. These fossils, called stromatolites, contain the oldest evidence of life on Earth. Stromatolites are layered sedimentary formations that are created by cyanobacteria. These unicellular microorganisms are actually the first living forms that appeared on Earth, and surprisingly, they are still around in their bacterial form, performing the same functions they did billions of years ago. The stromatolites found in 4,000-year-old mounds in Australia are living examples of cyanobacterial activities. Cyanobacteria are one of the largest, diverse, and most important groups of prokaryotes on Earth. Their tiny yet incredibly complex structure allows them to thrive even in the most extreme environments. They live freely and also in filaments and colonies large enough to be seen. These bacteria, considered to be simple, primitive, and accidental by evolutionists, actually possess highly complex mechanisms and carry out enormous tasks with their minute bodies. They act like expert chemists, using the whole Earth as a lab to perform chemical reactions of great ecological importance for the whole biosphere. One of the most significant processes carried out by cyanobacteria is oxygenic photosynthesis. These bacteria are the only non-prokaryotes to perform this process. Their photosynthetic mechanism is also as complex as that of plants and contains some extra pigments that facilitate photosynthesis even in low light conditions. During this process, the exceedingly complex photosystems present in these bacteria capture light from the sun, split water molecules, and convert carbon dioxide into organic molecules, as a result of which breathable oxygen that is vital for all living beings is released into the atmosphere. It is by this method they transform the early anaerobic atmosphere of the Earth into one full of oxygen and made the environment ecologically sustainable. Even today, 30% of the oxygen in our atmosphere comes from these bacteria. This percentage is equal to the oxygen produced by all the trees on Earth. In addition to oxygen production, cyanobacteria play a crucial role in carbon fixation. By absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, they help mitigate its harmful effects on our planet and contribute to a balanced ecosystem. These bacteria that perform such giant tasks with microscopic and advanced technology that even today scientists are struggling to replicate cannot be simple, primitive, or accidental. They are purposefully created by a supreme creator to perform these essential tasks for the benefit of whole biosphere. These marvelous tiny cyanobacteria also possess a unique ability to fix nitrogen. Nitrogen is an important building block of many essential organic molecules in living beings. Even though our atmosphere is 78% nitrogen, plants and mammals can't make direct use of this vital element. And in nature, only lightning that is so powerful is able to break that triple bond between nitrogen gas. But cyanobacteria like nostoc perform this highly difficult task effortlessly. These bacteria make use of an enzyme called nitrogenase, which converts nitrogen into a usable form for living beings. But the enzyme nitrogenase is highly sensitive to oxygen and shuts down when oxygenic photosynthesis is taking place. To overcome this difficulty, these bacteria produce a different kind of specialized cell called heterocysts. These cells possess a glycolipid cell wall that creates an oxygen-free environment for nitrogen fixation to take place. This way, these tiny bacteria allow two incompatible processes to occur at the same time and contribute to the very survival of living beings. Today, about 60 to 70% of the planet's nitrogen is fixed by cyanobacteria. These microorganisms have no brains and cannot think or reason. They consist of just one or a few cells that can only be seen under a microscope, yet they meet the ecosystem's most important needs with a microscopic factory specially created for them.